Want to be a millionaire so freaking bad? Getting to 1 million pesos is something that a lot of Filipinos really dream of. I guess when we hit that 1 million peso mark, we can call ourselves millionaires, right? Sarap pakinggan. So in this video, I'll talk about how we got our first million and hopefully help you get yours too. No scams, no tricks. I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling a course. You don't have to send me any money. Just check this video out. Welcome to another episode here at NoriegaRekos, where we share the food that we eat, the places that we visit, the gadgets that we try, and how we handle our finances. Today, I'd like to share with you how we got our first million pesos after 3 years of being married. Today, I'd like to talk to you about 3 simple steps on how we got our first million pesos. Those 3 steps are setting a goal, creating a budget and tracking your expenses, and increasing your income. First off, you need to set a goal. Do you want 1 million pesos in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years, or 10 years? That's something that we actually didn't do. We tried to save as much as we can. And after 3 years, we saw that, hey, we reached the 1 million mark. I remember that day when I saw the bank account reach 1 million pesos. I even took a photo of the bank account after we hit that 1 million pesos. Why do you need to set a goal? Because you need to know the time frame for you to hit your goal. If your goal is to get 1 million pesos in 1 year, that means you need to get 83,300 pesos per month. If your goal is to get 1 million in 2 years, that's 41,600 pesos a month. Or if your goal is to get 1 million pesos in 5 years, that's saving 16,600 pesos a month. Breaking it down in terms of months, based on your time horizon, makes the goal of 1 million pesos seem a bit more easier to achieve. Because then you'll know how much money you need to have in excess of your monthly expenses. This will actually help you in the next step, which I talked about, which is budgeting and tracking your finances. In my previous video, I shared our budgeting and expense tracker, which I'll link below so that you can take a look. I'm sure you've heard that it's not how much you earn, but it's how much you save. If you spend more than what you earn, then it's practically impossible for you to reach your goal of getting that 1 million pesos. When we got married, we made it a point to live below our means. Our budgeting template showed that our income is practically equal to our monthly expenses. That's why we had to watch it very closely. I remember we would find creative ways to save money and still enjoy our early years of marriage. We would, for example, go to Manam, at that time still called Nam Nam, and buy 150 peso sisig, and we'll share that between the two of us. We'll also find ways to save if we wanted to travel by looking for seat sales and looking for budget hotels. I remember we went on a trip with our friends to Boracay and we stayed in a hotel that cost less than 1,000 pesos per night. On our first anniversary, we wanted to celebrate in the place where we had our wedding reception. But since we didn't have that much money, we had to share a set meal between the two of us. And because they knew us, they accommodated our request. They even gave us a complimentary anniversary cake during that night. Some people will say that they'll save more when their income gets bigger. But I think if you're not able to budget and control your expenses with what you're currently earning, then it would still be difficult for you to do it when your income gets bigger. There's this concept called lifestyle creep, wherein your lifestyle increases or your expenses increases as your income increases. So whenever you get an increase, you might be tempted to go shopping, buy the latest gadgets, or splurge on anything. I'm not saying those are bad and you deserve them to reward yourself for all your hard work, but that won't help you reach your goal of getting 1 million pesos. Lastly, is to increase your income. When we got married, we were still at the start of our careers and we worked really hard, working 10 to 14 hours per day in our jobs as we developed our skills. This resulted to increases and sometimes multiple increases in a year and promotions for both of us, which helped us increase our savings rate and save more. So how can you increase your income? You can start a side hustle. So think of What are your skills? What are you good at? And are people willing to pay money for it? You can even get typing jobs in freelancing websites like freelancer.com if you want to earn additional income on the side. You can also sell something. Nowadays, it's very easy to sell something online. All the transactions are digital. So you can start selling on Facebook or in Viber groups that you are part of. If you're able to find something that people need and you're able to find a supplier to meet that need, then you'd be able to make an extra income. I remember at the start of the pandemic, we started selling some food items so that we can get additional income during that time. So these are just some of the ideas on how you can increase your income. I'm sure there are a lot more that you can do to increase your income, but these are just some thought starters for you to get started as you think of how to increase your income in the coming year. I hope you learned something. The first million is always the hardest, but if you put in the hard work, build your skills, and trust God that He will bless you, then surely you'll be on your way to making that first million. Again, getting 1,000,000 pesos is something that we can work towards as we set a goal, budget, and track our expenses, and increase our income. If you learned something or if this added value to you, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated on our next episodes. Don't forget to tag or share it to a family member so that they get to see this video and go on their way to achieving that 1,000,000 peso goal. Thanks for watching and have a great day.